What is going on, guys? It is Patrick and welcome back to the channel, Double Games. Happy belated Christmas, New Year, Kwanzaa, holidays in general. The holidays were pretty hectic, so that's why I haven't uploaded a video in 3 or so months. My bad. This video is not going to be anything game news related. It's just gonna be a pickups video, just video game media, nerdy type of media related in the sense of things that I've picked up over the holidays or received as gifts, whether it's Christmas or birthday, good Facebook deal finds, all of that jazz. So just be warned, there is no news of me covering like Pokemon Pokopia, Crimson Desert, all that stuff. I will later make a video regarding all those topics, all the nerdy stuff that you need to know about from a video game standpoint. Whatever, you get what I mean. Starting off, I got a new wallet. Over the holidays, I lost my fanny pack, which I keep literally everything in. My inhaler, my wallet, my Tylenol, all my IDs are in there too. So I lost that. I have no idea where it went. So I got this guy. I replaced all my ID. That sucked, but that wallet's really cool. Really, I don't know how to structure this video yet and like the things I want to show you first. So I'm just gonna kind of grab what's around me right now. I went to a local Christmas market and some guy was 3D printing some Pokemon stuff. More than Pokemon stuff, but he was 3D printing Pokemon at this time. So I got Ditto and I also got Gengar, a couple of my favorite honestly, Ditto's only one of my favorite Pokemon right now because of Pokemon Pokopia, which we will talk about soon. I also got, let's see, I got some Amiibo. I got this Donkey Kong Bonanza guy right here. Super cool, still sealed in box. That was a birthday present, I believe. I also got this Kirby Air Riders Amiibo too. This was on sale. This was like 20 bucks. I saw this for 20 bucks. I'm like, yes, I am getting that because originally it's $59.99 here in Canada. So there was no way I wasn't gonna pick it up, right? I'm saving money. I'm saving money by spending money. Next, let's go with this guy right here. I got this little Mario figurine. It came with a journal actually. It came with this journal too. So I've been journaling a decent amount. It's really great for the mental health. So if you are like me and have any sort of mental health issues, I highly suggest journaling and writing it out if you don't want to talk to anybody. It's been helping me out a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I also got that's not even like the full thing. I got the Lego Game Boy. It's so cool. It is one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. When you open up the box, there's kind of like the instructions manual has a little history of the Game Boy and everything. It was really fun to actually go through and read. The build itself was so much fun. Like, look at that. The build itself was so much fun. I probably spent 3 or so hours. Realistically, I could have done it a lot sooner, but I was just enjoying the build as a whole. I don't get many Lego ever, and getting this was such a fun time. A nice little piece for collectors out there. Listen to that. Right? So cool, so cool. Okay, so I also got this really cool LED gaming type of light. Look at that. That's pretty neat, eh? Ideally, I want to put it up behind my wall there, but I think my girlfriend would kill me. Eventually, when I do move out of the space and I do have like an actual room for a little office, I'm definitely going to hang that up with all of my nerdy memorabilia? Yeah, memorabilia, and put that all like in the background. I think that would be really cool. Suggestions on that. I'm no like interior designer, so if you are, mention it in the comments below what you think my background should look like. maybe it'll continue to have that guitar, which I've started playing in the past month or two. I know like 4 chords now, so that's sick. Before we continue talking about music though, my brother-in-law, at that same market I went to actually, he got me this awesome Spider-Man rug. I don't know if you can see that. It's sick. It is so comfy on my feet. I absolutely love it. Right now it just kind of sits behind me. I want to actually utilize it as like a carpet. I don't know, maybe like I'll put it like in front of my computer chair and like I'll have like nice squishy feet. It'll feel squishy on my feet, right? But speaking of computer chairs, I got a new one. My old one was deteriorating, so I got this new one for Christmas B-Day. It's so comfortable. I love it. Thank you to the girlfriend for that. If you know me like on a personal level, IRL, in real life, you'll know that I'm a pretty big music junkie. I play in a band. I've played in bands my entire life since I was 14. I've always collected music like CDs, vinyl, all that stuff. But over the holidays, I think I got like 12 different vinyls. So we're gonna go through those, bang those out real quick before we actually move on to like the video game stuff. This is one of my favorite albums. It is Blink-182's Neighborhoods album. I think it's extremely underrated. I think a lot of people think it's extremely underrated, which means maybe it's not underrated at all. But I've been bumping this so much, so much. I love it. I love it so much. If you haven't given this album a listen, do it. I also picked up the Boxcar Racer vinyl. It's one of Tom DeLonge's like side projects with Travis Barker, not Mark Hoppus. Really great. It's more emo than anything that Blink has ever done, and that's why they called it, like it's a spin-off of like Blink-182's and called it Boxcar Racer. Yeah. Next up, another one. This is a pop punk album. It's called Life's Not Out to... Is it Life's Not Out to Get You? It is called Life's Not Out to Get You by Neck Deep. Another one of my favorite bands. Pop punk. I think this was released like in 2011, somewhere around that time period. Super sick. This is actually the 10th anniversary edition. Another pop punk album coming from the artist The Story So Far. This album is called Under Soil and Dirt. Another really great vinyl. I would love to take these out for you, but I'm too lazy to show you what's inside the sleeves. This is like a purpley color. The other ones are like blue. Some of them are black, which I wouldn't want to show you anyways. Those are just standard, but it's fine. Fall Out Boy. I listened to From Under the Cork Tree so many times when this album originally came out. I love this album. It's such a throwback. Such a throwback. Like this next album I'm about to show you. Riot by Paramore. Hayley Williams is so fucking sick. She's cool as fuck. If you like female or love female like front singers, whatever, give this album a listen to if you haven't listened to Paramore yet. Riot, best album. We have another Blink-182 album. I think this one's yeah, it is Enema of the State. Really great album. Listen to it. You'll definitely know a few songs off of it. Coming up next, we've got a Green Day album. It's still in the shrink wrap. I have not actually opened it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to give this a listen to soon, I swear. I just like the other vinyls that I got a little bit better. Whoopsies. This one's also in the shrink wrap. It's a Billy Talent album where they were playing live at Fest Hall in Frankfurt. They were playing in Frankfurt. Yeah, there are 4 vinyls in this with a total of 21 songs. A little fun fact about me. When I was just finishing high school, I think I was 18 or 19, my dad put me in a radio contest to play on stage with Billy Talent. You had to submit a story as to why this person deserves to play on stage with Billy Talent. And my dad submitted why I deserve it. The story goes is that when I was in grade 8, I got my first drum set, and my dad was like, "Hey Patrick, like, just so you know, I can't afford to put you in both drum lessons and continue having to pay hockey for you," right? Like, my parents weren't made of money. So I ended up choosing drum lessons because I knew at that point there was no way I was gonna go in the NHL, right? There was no way, I just wasn't good enough. I loved music, and you could be the shittiest drummer and still go big or whatever. But like, as long as you're having fucking fun, like I knew I just wanted to play, right? So I chose drums at the end of the day. I took drum lessons, and it just kind of rolled from there. Yeah, I played on stage with Billy Talent through this radio contest. The host at the time interviewed me and all of that stuff, and it was so much fun. That actually grew my love for radio, and I graduated from the radio broadcasting program in 2020. And yeah, no, it's a weird full circle moment, and now I am working at the college from where I graduated from, which is really cool, really cool. And yeah, no, just a little fun fact about Billy Talent and I played on stage with Billy Talent, and we got to hang out with them afterwards. My parents were there, my sister was there taking pictures. There's actually a video online if you search it up. It's called like FM 96 surprise video, Billy Talent, and it's like me drumming with them. It's fucking sick. It's really fucking cool. Last album, another Paramore album. This one I don't actually know what it's called. It has the song, The Only Exception. Really great song by Paramore. Take a listen if you haven't listened to it yet. Side note, speaking of music, I play in a band called Canvassing. We just got t-shirts made, and this one's a little bit crooked, but like I really like it. We don't have music yet, so you can't go find us on like Spotify or Apple Music, but I swear we're okay. We're decent, I promise. I don't know if I want to show you guys like the books that I got or the games. Maybe I'll do like one and one, but I'll start with like two. So if you are in the Ontario region, there is an awesome antique store in Georgetown. That's Southern Ontario, around the Brampton GTA area. They had these pristine PlayStation magazines. They were $10 each. All I had was a 20 on me. Otherwise I would have escaped with a whole lot more magazines. I'm glad I only had 20 because there were probably 100 magazines. These are great. Really great. I want to collect more so I can just put them in a basket in my washroom and just read versus doom scroll on my phone while I'm like taking a fucking fat doom scroll on my phone while I'm doing the do, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what? If you have any magazines, old magazines, and you're like, they're just collecting dust, you know, like I got this Game Informer magazine or this Nintendo Power magazine. Patrick looks like he wants to use it while he's on the toilet. I might just give it to him. Reach out to me. Send me some, please. Let's go to a video game now. Pokemon Legends ZA, ZA, whatever you want to call it. It was a good game. No, it was an okay game. The story was all right. The graphics were super mid. I don't think that it was worth the price that it was. You're playing in Lumio City the entire time. There's literally nothing differentiating one zone to the other zone. If you would like my full review on this, let me know in the comments below. On the topic of Pokemon still, I got this Let's Find Pokemon book from Indigo, Chapters, whatever you want to call it. It's in the original Pokemon style, like with like the Game Boy Advance colors with like Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, yada yada yada. You can see with like the way the Pokemon are drawn out, the watercolor, all of that jazz. I had a really great time completing this. You know how people like doing puzzles? I also like doing puzzles, but like, you know how people do puzzles to like calm down and stuff? Yeah, I've been doing this to like calm down and relax. Yeah, it's been a really fun time, I'm not gonna lie. You could own this and it'll create relaxation vibes for you too. Another game. Let's go forward with another game. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. I got this for Christmas from my mom. It is unfortunately a game key card. The fucking game isn't even on the fucking cartridge. It's fine. I bought it. I'm one of those guys. I'm supporting it. Whatever. Say what you will in the comments. It's fine. Yeah, I played some of Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. I maybe put 17 hours into it and I was like, okay, I had enough of it. I was playing on my PlayStation 3, my PlayStation 5, but I think it's honestly more so a handheld game. I enjoyed playing on my Switch 2 more than I did playing on my PS5 of the HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III. The reason being is literally just because I can have something on in the background and I can continue playing the game. The game itself was okay, you know, it's your standard turn-based RPG. The story was all right, you know, good pickup. If it's on sale, I'd recommend getting it, but if it's at full price, maybe not. If you're a Dragon Quest fan, definitely get it. We are going to do another game. This one I am obsessed with. I feel like Pokemon Pokopia has taken the world by storm out of nowhere. It's your Dragon Quest builders crossed with Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's like Animal Crossing and Dragon Quest builders had a baby and out came Pokemon Pokopia. It's a really fun game. You build habitats for Pokemon, you build houses for Pokemon, you rebuild your towns. Towns, plural. There are multiple towns that you have to rebuild. And in each town, there are specific Pokemon with specific habitats. It's a lot of fun. I've probably put 55 or 60 hours in like the past 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks that I've owned this. I love it. I will continue to love it. I just need more time to love it and put time into it to make my towns even better. Play it. If you want a review of it, let me know in the comments down below. Even if you don't let me know in the comments down below, maybe I'll still make a review. Who knows? So keep an eye out. Let's move on to another book. I got the Zelda Historia book for a Secret Santa, I believe, from a Secret Santa. My Secret Santa was actually my uncle. This thing is hefty. It's sweet. It is really sweet. I have yet to actually read it. I've skimmed through the pages. Yet to read it. Really looking forward to reading it. We are going to bang off a few PlayStation games right now. I picked up Shadow of the Colossus. Haven't played it. It was originally released on the PlayStation 2 back in the 2000s at some point. Remade for the PlayStation 4 by Bluepoint Games. RIP Bluepoint, your games were fucking awesome. The ones that I've played anyways, the remakes. Honestly, it was only Demon Souls. That was good, but it frustrated me too much. Yeah, looking forward to this. I picked it up for, I think, $5 on Facebook Marketplace. I got Elden Ring. I have yet to play this. I don't even know if I want to play this. I don't enjoy stress. I'm trying to relax right now, and I think playing Elden Ring would just bring more stress into my life than what I need. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pick this. Maybe I'll actually play it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I hear some really great things about it. We shall see. Next PlayStation game, Astro Bot. I also got this as a Secret Santa gift. I loved this. This played homage to so many different characters of the PlayStation franchise from like the 90s all the way to current time period. It's a fun platformer. You play as Astro Bot. Really great game. If you want a review, let me know. Comments down below. I also got this Skull Candy headset. It's pretty sweet. I use it when I'm at my computer. Sometimes I use it at game on my Switch. I love it. I'd recommend. I think it was on sale during the Boxing Day period. I know I got it as a gift. But yeah, really great like intro type of gaming headset, I'd say. I think those are all the games that I got. But lastly, the last thing I got, which I am currently reading right now, it's called Super Nintendo. I've only read the introduction and the first chapter called Ultra Hand. This book is literally what the title says. It's about Nintendo. It's about the game-changing company that unlocks the power of play. It starts with the roots of how Nintendo was a playing card company back in 1889, and then how it progressed into making toys, how it progressed into making the NES system, how it progressed into handheld gaming, and all the way to modern gaming and what Nintendo is and the powerhouse that it is today. I've only read the introduction and the first chapter, like I said. The introduction brought me back to the 90s, back at Christmas of 1999, when I got my first Game Boy Color, and the excitement that I felt opening that and playing Pokemon and choosing my first Pokemon for the first time. If you want something that is educational, but also brings you back to a nostalgic era of the 90s in a sense, I'd recommend picking up Super Nintendo by Keiza McDonald. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, really great book. I think that is everything. You know what? I also got a sideways PlayStation stand. In November, I got a new TV, and it's a 75-inch fucking screen TV, so it's big. And my PlayStation was standing vertically on like an entertainment console. It was blocked, like my PlayStation was blocking like the corner of my TV. So I ended up getting a horizontal stand for my PlayStation 5 because I was like, man, I don't want to always have my PlayStation blocking the corner of my fucking TV. So I ended up getting that as well. You're not gonna see it because, yeah, you know what? I think I have the box. Yeah, I have the box, so see what you can. I really love it. Yeah, I really like it because it charges my controllers at the same time. But yeah, now I think that is actually all of the gaming, nerdy type of memorabilia that I got over the holidays and picked up in general over the past 3 months. Regardless, thank you so much for tuning into today's video, our holiday haul pickups video, even though it's not the holidays and the holidays have passed and I've been picking these things up and blah, 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 you know what I mean. Anyways, once again, this is Patrick. Thank you so much for choosing Double Double Games as your video game and media news. If you liked what you've seen, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you got over the holidays. Let me know what you've been picking up. What's your most prized possession that you have picked up in the past 3 months? Maybe it's Resident Evil Requiem. Maybe it is a copy of Pokemon Red, pristine, all of that jazz, unopened. Let me know down in the comments below. Once again, this is Patrick. Thank you so much for tuning into Double Double Games. Thanks and peace out.